Good afternoon everyone. Today we will start with the topic statistics, chapter number 18, unit 5, statistics and graph work. आपको बुक फॉलो करना है. You follow the book Concise Mathematics Class 9 for ICSE. देखो first, what is the basic concepts? तो always basic concept start with distributions of data. Data basically divided into two parts. One is called ungrouped data and another one is called grouped data. In ungrouped data, it has one part, it is individual distributions, and in group data there are two types. One is called discrete distributions and the third one is for group data, second one is continuous distributions. Actually, distributions of data having three parts: individual, discrete and continuous. But discrete distributions are divided into two parts. So first, let me take one examples about the individual distributions. Example, I am asking your marks individually one by one. Okay, I am asking what is your marks in any subject. Suppose you have obtained marks in mathematics out of 10, okay, of 19 students. Okay, if I am asking what is your marks, what is your marks, what is your marks, that means you are giving your own data individually. That's why this distributions named as individual distributions. That means I am asking one by one about the 19 students. Marks for 19 students are 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Similarly, I collect all 19 students' data. Is it clear? Okay, now how to convert these individual distributions into the discrete distributions? That means, first see, we have three columns. One is the marks, second one is the frequency, and third one is the tally marks. Okay. Therefore, see, there are many persons or many students having obtained 3 marks out of 10. Out of 10. That means we arrange smallest to greatest marks. The smallest marks is here 3. So first we will write 3. Then after smaller one is 4, and then after smaller one is 5, and then after 6. See, if I am asking how many of you obtained 3 marks in mathematics out of 10, that means those who got 3 marks out of 10, they will raise your hand. That means I will count one by one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That means there are 4 frequency of marks 3, and we will write tally mark 1, 2, 3 and 4. Similarly, 4. How many are there? 3 students. 4 obtaining 5 marks having students of 4. Similarly, 6 marks having students of 8. And this is the tally marks. This you know, since we have already learned in class 6, 7 and 8 also. Now, and how to convert these discrete distributions into the continuous distributions. See, about the continuous distributions. So how to convert these discrete distributions into the continuous distributions? So we have 3 columns. One is marks, this is called the class interval, and second one is the frequency, and third one is called the tally marks. That means we set some range. Suppose I consider for here 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6 and 6 to 8. That means each of having the same distance or different. That means 2 minus 0 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is also 2. That means in between 0 to 2, see how many of you obtained 0 to 2 marks but not included 2. This is called the exclusive. This is called the inclusive. So that means 2 will not considered. That means in between 0 to 2, but 2 is not included. There is no any marks who obtained in between 0 to 2 marks. That's why frequency will be 0 and tally marks is nothing. Similarly, in between 2 to 4, that means 2 will be included but 4 will not included. That means less than 4, that means up to 3. So 3, that means how many of you are there? 4. That means there is exactly 4. Write the tally mark. And 4 to 6, that means 4 will be included but not 6, that means less than 6, that means up to 5. So 4 and 5 combined together, 3 plus 4 will be 7. So this will be 7 and write the tally mark. And 6 to 8 but not 8, that means 6 and up to 8, that means less than 8 will be included, that means 6 to 8. So 6, there are 8. So write here 8 and this is the tally mark. And this class interval, in this class interval, this part is called lower limit and this part is also called the upper limit. Now the next topic is types of frequency distributions. So there are basically two types of frequency distribution. One is called the inclusive distributions and second one is called exclusive distributions. Inclusive and exclusive distributions. This is inclusive and this is exclusive. Let me take one example related to the inclusive distributions. 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40. And for betterment of you refer example number 1 from your book. See, why it is called inclusive distribution? See, this first interval of upper limit and the next one of the lower limit, both are not common. That means this is not coincide. That's why this is called inclusive distribution. Here also 20, 21, 30, 31. That's why this is called inclusive distributions. In case of exclusive distributions, see 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. This, see, from the first class interval upper limit is 20 and the second class interval lower limit is also 20. That means these two will be coincide. That's why this is called the exclusive distributions. And for more study, refer to example number 2 from your book. Okay. And now the next one, the next topic, it is class interval and class limit. So we have two types of frequency distribution. One is inclusive and one is exclusive. Say for exclusive distributions 10 to 20, 20 to 30, this is called the class interval. That means these are called class interval. For the exclusive, this is called the class interval. And what does mean by the class limits? So there are two types of class limit. This part is called lower class limit and this part is called upper class limit. Similarly, this is lower limit, upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. Is it clear? And for inclusive, refer example number 1. That means this one. Same thing. This is lower limit, this is upper limit, and this is the class interval. Lower limit, upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. Okay. Now the third one is adjustment for inclusive distributions. Why it is required for adjustment when the data are in inclusive distributions? That means we have to convert inclusive distributions into the exclusive distributions. That's why we need to adjust it. That means first we find the adjustment factor. Adjustment factor is equal to upper limit minus of lower class limit divided by 2. For more, read example number 1 from your book. See, marks before adjustment and marks after adjustment and corresponding frequency. That means marks before adjustment. That means I am referring from your book of example number 1. This is of your example number 1. That means 1 to 10. 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 21 to 30. That means this is a inclusive distribution. That means we need to convert this inclusive distributions into the exclusive distribution. Then how it will be converted? So first you find the adjustment factor is equal to what? Upper class limit minus lower class limit divided by 2. See here, upper class limit and lower class limit of the consecutive part. That means this is the second part of the lower limit minus first upper class limit of the first class interval. That means 11 minus 10. 11 minus 10 divided by 2 will be 0.5. And this value 0.5 you add in the upper class limit and subtract from the lower class limit. That means 1 minus 0.5 will be 0.5 and 10 plus 0.5 will be 10.5. Similarly, 11 minus 0.5 will be 10.5 and 20 plus 0.5 will be 20.5. Similarly, do it. And the corresponding frequency is 1 to 10 is equal to what? 6. Refer to example number 1, 8, 11 and 17. Is it clear? Okay. So make a note. After last topic, some topic has left. The first one is how to find class size. See, this is one example. Here it is the class interval and corresponding frequency. The first to find the class size. That means class size. To find the class size is equal to upper limit minus lower limit. That means what? Upper limit minus lower limit as per example what? 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. Similarly 30 minus 20, 30 minus 20 is equal to 10. Now how to find class mark? So how to find the class mark? Class mark of 10 to 20 is equal to add lower limit and upper limit and divided by 2. That will be 15. Similarly, class mark for 30 to 40 is equal to 30 plus 40 divided by 2 is equal to 35. And now one more topic is there, that is 18.8 cumulative frequency and cumulative frequency table. Cumulative frequency is also denoted by CF and frequency is denoted by small f. And marks is denoted by any variable like x, y and z. So we can also write the variable x. See, now how to find the cumulative frequency? See, here it is 10 to 20, 20 to 30 corresponding frequencies are given. So find the cumulative frequency. So 10 to 40 corresponding frequency is 4. So directly you write 4 only. So 20 to 30 is equal to 90. That means this 4 and 9 will be added. So 4 plus 9 will be 13. Similarly, next will be 13 plus 5 is equal to 18 and 18 plus 6 is equal to 24. And after adding the frequency column, the summations will be also 24. That means this and they should be same. Then only it is correct. And now this table also we can write in the less than concept. How to write in less than concept? So here is the marks, similar part, and how to write cumulative frequency, that is number of students. See, less than 10, that means just say that before 10 or less than 10 there is no data, that's why the corresponding frequency will be 0. And less than 20, just see that before the 20, that means it is what? This class interval only come, that will be 4 only, so write only 4. Similarly, for the less than 30, that means this and this, that means 4 plus 9 is equal to what? 13. Similarly, less than 40, that means less than 40 is equal to what? 4, 9 and 5 is equal to what? 18. And after that you find the last one, that means less than 50 is equal to what? 24. And after this whole topics, you attempt the exercise 88. And next topic we will start the chapter number 19, mean, median and mode. Thank you.